Hello and welcome to everybody. Everybody here in the future. Hey, we got people chatting. Wow, it's amazing. Hope you're all doing well. 9 concurrent viewers, 4 likes. What? Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Ken. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Nick. Hi, Neil. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Happy to be with everybody. Today we are doing weekly challenge number 3. Isn't that cool? We're already on the 3rd week of the thing. This is something I've actually wanted to do for a long time, is these weekly challenges. And I actually did try to start it up like, I don't know, months ago. And the only person that entered the challenge at the time was the person who provided these samples today, actually. A good friend of mine. And so, yes, I'm excited that he got a electric violin recently. And I asked him to record some pure violin samples for us. I mean, pure, what is pure? Some violin samples, process them how he likes, maybe some not processed, and then let's just have that as the challenge. So that's what we have today. We have a set of samples here. Well, you can kind of see my face is not blocking it. And I'll play through them in a minute. The challenge is to only use these samples, to use nothing else, no other sound sources. So that is no other synths, no other samples, no other anything. Except we can process them. We can process these however we like. Now I'm putting limitations on myself in that I have all the fancy tools, of course, over the years, buying all sorts of fancy tools. In terms of plugins and effects and all that, but I'm not going to use any of that. I'm just going to use the stock Studio One stuff so that by the time I finish this thing today, I'll be able to upload this session, complete session for you to download if you so choose, and then you can take a look at it or remix it or I don't know what you want to do with it, but it'll be there. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm still coffeeing myself up at the moment. Here's the mug of the day. I can't even quite hold it correctly. It's 2 dogs in love. What's better than that, hey? Do not swish your coffee. Thank you. I'm well, except for my challenge entry this week. Still a mess. The famous mug. Nice mug. Thank you. Okay. So later today, everyone's entries for the challenge are going to be released 5 p.m. Pacific time in the Discord. If you don't know, I have a Discord link to my Discord in the description of this video. Sultan, hello, welcome. And yeah, would love to see you there if you want to participate in the next challenge. That's a possibility for you, for everybody. Alrighty, so we're going to get into it. Let's listen to the lines first. I hope that the volume is good. I did some adjusting. I noticed that the volume in the last streams was not so great, so hopefully my voice is at a decent volume right now compared to other videos you're watching or music you're listening to. And then also that the music lives up to that volume. Okay, let's get my face out of here. Oh, well now you can't see the names of the samples. Let's really get my face out of here. Hello, Sophocles. Am I saying your name correctly? I always say that. It's in the Discord. Now you got a different name than you used to have on here, so I hope I say that correctly. Here's the first one. This is called Bowed Line 1. It's like a full-on melody. Bowed Line 2. William, welcome. Hello. Just going through the samples right now. I'm looking forward to using this one particularly. Sophocles, okay. That's so cool. Linz, welcome. Hello. It's so cool. GM, hello, welcome. Whoa. So cool. All of these perks come from the violin, actually, if you can believe it. Just run through some processing. The challenge, Linz, is to use only these violin samples provided in the Discord, provided by my friend who got an electric violin recently, and he recorded these samples. And that's all we can use. No synths, no nothing else. Doo-doo. So, I just want to know what key I'm in. C minor. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not going to be touching this piano. I'm just using it for figuring out the key, obviously. So, we're going to be using a lot of sample 1 today, so I should probably reveal the sample 1s. And I can also just remove all the Mai Tais, and I can remove all the presents except for my little piano sound so I can figure stuff out. Yeah, so please feel free to chat with me during the challenge if you like. Ask questions, give suggestions. I'm open to whatever. Did I just get rid of this? Oh yeah, I got rid of sample 1. I want to get rid of presents. There we go. Okay. Let's get into it. So, I've got a few ideas that came to mind. Maddie, yo, yo, yo. Let's get jamming. Okay, we're gonna do it. Happy you're here. First thing I wanted to do, Shamkra, hey, welcome. Yes, some fiddles to be chopped up, exactly. I've got a bunch of ideas that came to me, but I'm just gonna start with some percussion stuff to get that out of the way. So, let's see. I mean, this one's closest to a kick, so let's grab this. So I'm just going to pull this in here. There's probably like a command for this that I'm unaware of how to do this perfectly. Okay. So what I want to do is filter this. And I want it to follow the envelope. So I'm gonna use the envelope, these knobs basically say, how does this filter behave? And I want it to behave by following an envelope, and this is the envelope right here. So I want an instant attack, I want the sustain down to nothing, and I want the decay kind of like that. And then I'm gonna shorten the sample. Like that. Then we could potentially just see how far we can pitch this. It's pretty high pitch at the moment, so. The problem is when you pitch shift stuff down, the high frequencies get messed up. So what we could do is grab this. Oh, can we just do this? Can I right click this and like duplicate or something? No, hey? Add sample. So I'll just bring this in again. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, oh, but this is, I guess I cannot affect these two simultaneously. So, okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of this one right now. What I'm basically, oh, goddamn. Wow, they're just gone now, and it can't even Command Z that. Okay, you ran into that problem too. Okay, so let's bring this back up. Yeah, it's a side scroller. 2D side scroller. Okay, so let's just do this over again. This, this, this. My idea is going to be, I'm going to make this the kick. So actually I'm going to not use the envelope. I'm just going to have it be like this. I'm going to pitch it to the correct thing. I'm trying to just get it into a kick range. This is probably very quiet for you guys, this sound right now. I'm going to try to get a pitch envelope in here as well. Pretty quiet, yeah. So I'm pitch shifting this down into this new pitch to increase the attack of the sound. Should get some more volume in here. Like that. That's the original. Here's the kick. Okay. My goal is to get a bit of a click on this kick as well, and I'm going to try something. Let's just logged in. What does it mean, a small set of violin samples? Welcome, Alfredo. What it means is in the Discord, a friend of mine provided us just this set here of electric violin samples. Oh, my face is gone. Duh. These violin samples here. And that's all we can use. Just these samples, nothing else, to make a song with. So I'm currently creating a kick drum out of one of them. And I'm going to try to put a click on this kick drum. By coming in here, I'm going to grab another sample one. And I don't know if this is going to work, but here we go. I'm going to drag it right onto this one. And I'm going to combine them into a multi-instrument. So now I have two sample ones. And I can open this new one and take the same sample and throw it in here. Now we're going to edit this one to be the click portion. And what we're going to do is mute the previous one for a second. And just like this, basically. Now when we bring in the other one, hey Thomas. Now we've got the click layered on, we've got the click layered on the low side, and we can blend them by, there's something here, let's see. Basically taking this volume up and down. Multi-instrument sample one kick, yeah. Like this. Okay. I can pitch it up, of course, across the keyboard. But this is roughly the kick now. Now I can just quickly fine-tune the length of this. But it's got a reverb on it, so it's going to be kind of weird. I like this. It's getting a bit of a click to it. Something in there is clicking strangely, but whatever. My filter's off. Why is my filter off? Yeah. Okay, great. Having issues with the stream buffering a lot at the minute, so I'll have to watch delayed later on. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, Neil. But thanks for being here. Is everybody else good with the stream? Is it running well for you? Can we add effect plugins in that multi? Yeah. And that's what we're about to do. I'm going to saturate the both of them together. Actually, stream's good here, good here. Okay, good on my end. Okay, everybody's happy, except for Neil. Sorry, Neil. So this multi-instrument, we're going to call this kick. And then here we're going to try a few things. First of all, we're going to grab an EQ. Let's just go here. And I just want to make sure I'm getting rid of the super low stuff. Not sure where these clicks are coming from. Stranger, hello. Welcome. It's almost like every second time I hit the thing, it goes kick, 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 kick. I'll sort that out later. And then I'm going to boost the fundamental. Hey, okay, kick drum. Then I'm going to deal with the click and try to find a satisfying blend. Like this kind of poppy sound I don't want. So I'm going to pull that out. Let's turn the EQ off. Here's the original. Here's the new one. Actually sounds pretty good. Okay. Then I'm just going to try, I don't know if this is going to work out, but I'm just going to try to saturate it quickly. Oh yeah, Demamiki kept telling me to use the saturator built into the tri-comp. I don't know if this is going to actually like work out so hot, but. So basically you provide original violin waves and we use those plus plugins to make a song. You got it. I mean, you don't do that anymore because the challenge is over later today unless you can do it in like an hour. But there'll be a new challenge starting tomorrow. If you join the Discord, there's a link in the description. And so every week we have a challenge like this. Okay, let's try this for now. Okay, I'm happy with my kick. And then comes the snare. I know this is a bit, you know, I'm going kind of slow here. I gotta probably have to speed this up. So, I mean, obviously this is the one we should probably use as a snare. So let's grab this and can we normalize? Yes. Where is Mr. Filch's Milch himself? That's who should be here, hey? Watching his own samples get used. Where are you? Probably sleeping. Okay, so this one too, I'm going to trim. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like a minimal kit. There's my snare. Yeah, I like when he's here too. I wonder if we can also do a multi-instrument on this. And okay, this has got to go drum bus. And layer another one of the samples on here. So if we open this other one, go back to the samples. I'm thinking like there's something in here we can use, hey? You only used a kick and a clap. I see what you mean. Like you made a kick and a clap out of the samples, or like by I see what you mean? I don't see what you mean. This is kind of like a clap in here. I'm going to turn off the lower one for a sec. Like, that's pretty good. Let's go like this. It's kind of clappy, right? You can use this built-in EQ that's for some reason just twisted in some ways already. I don't know why it comes preset up like that, but whatever. It's also slightly panned left, so if I can just... I'll figure it out after. Pan. No, that's an effect. Make this slightly longer, perhaps. Yeah, cut a pluck and cut off the top. Yeah, could work for hat too. Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's not bad. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's pan you a little bit to get more centered. This is gonna be funny. Okay, let's EQ this thing some more. Kind of like that. Let's compress it to all hell. So we're gonna go compressor. If you want to make something sound, lo-fi track on the way, yeah. Pan is right in the gain. Pan is right of the gain in amp section. Oh, okay. That's good to know, Kim. I should have known that. Thank you. So if you want to make something sound kind of fatter, you can just do a compressor with an instant attack and basically an instant release, which means that it will instantaneously clamp down on the highs, the high volume, and as soon as that gain comes underneath the threshold, it will let it back up. What that means is that it will, instead of the shape being like a triangle, you know, going like transient, zoop down to a point like this. Wow, this is hard to do. Triangle sort of thing. It will clamp down the beginning of the triangle and it will leave the end untouched, and you end up with more of a square shape, which sounds bigger. So we're gonna try that on this clap portion and see if we can do it. So I'm just gonna like smash it, and we're gonna squeeze everything out of it that we can. So you can see I'm getting insane gain reduction here. That's the point. It's not quite what I was hoping for. It's not terrible. Fat channel is better of this comment for what you just said. You're probably right. I hardly ever use fat channel. I hardly use the stock plugins normally when I'm making music, right? Because I have all my stuff I bought and I'm like, I spent money on this, I should use it. So you guys might know more about stock plugins than I do. Okay, so we can also try to just pitch this up slightly. No. Okay, let's go with that. Let's quickly do one more for a hat, and then we're just gonna make a real simple little thing here. I love fat channels. I use it so often, I have no clue what it does, but it always makes things better. One of these streams, you should go all out with your fancy plugins. Okay, okay. Maybe next week. That makes it so easy though. You just like put Portal or Thermal or anything crazy on there, and it's just like, oh, there's a whole song, it's done now. Just take one sample and throw it through there. So there's some interesting little sounds in here actually. Let's grab this and let's normalize. Like lots of stuff we can just use. Doop, 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 except for that. Oh yeah. This is where I got your clap. Ah, you got your clap, okay. Here's my hat. It's got a little bit of that flanger quality in it. Let's remove some of the low end. So let's put this to a high pass. There we go. Okay, so happy with that to begin with. Let's go for it. Fat Channel has two good compressors, the LA2A or something, and the other one more famous, plus the Pultec EQ. Yeah, that's right. They have all these emulations, right? I really should be using that stuff. So this is hat. Frank, hello, welcome. Oops, hat. Okay, so first of all, I want to get like a vibe, like a rhythmic feel. When I hear these sounds, what do I think? Okay. So let's get these hats in here. I remember it's the 1176, that's right, yes. Let's drop these down like over time. And these ones can be softer, oopsie, progressively softer. Do. Is velocity even doing anything? No, right? No. There we go. Oops. Ah, gosh. How many wrong buttons can you push? And this one will offset it. And this one will have it. And then, oh gosh. Don't put your delete key next to your duplicate key. I did that and then I haven't fixed it ever since. I'm using the pitches of the samples. Yeah, exactly. That's right. You can set each sample to a different channel in the mixer and use EQ and things. Yes, indeed. Okay, so ugh. Oh, you need to be velocitized. Oh, you are velocitized. You are? Are you velocitized? No. Okay. Already way better than I could do my first 4 hours working with these samples. I would probably make something crazy. That's correct. Okay, so cool technique, just drum-wise. If you establish a pattern and then you do everything that's going to show that you're going to hit a kick drum on the 1 again, then you don't put the 1 there. You don't put a kick drum on the 1 again. I mean, in this case, it's the 3, but beat 1 of the bar, put it that way. I like that because, yeah, you'll see what I mean. So, right? So it like creates expectation, and your head has already hit, boom, on the next bar, boom. The next one comes, oh, here it comes, and you miss it like that, right? That's pretty cool. Need some percussion to go there. That's fine. I don't have a limiter on here yet. Sorry, let me do that so I don't clip. Nobody likes a clipper. Okay, so then I'm thinking like this thing, we can use for a little end of drum thing. An end of drum thing. I love those things. Why are you snapping to the... What? There we go. Okay. What is this, like a diminished chord? That was pretty cool, hey? How about that? Let me put this into mono mode. What happens if we glide them? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Wow. Let's take that. Pac-Man fever, yeah, straight up. So we're just gonna go. Nah, that wasn't very good. Okay, let's try that again. Try to get them a little bit on beat. Cow plow. Cow plow. Bring this one back here. I realize this sounds completely ridiculous right now, but we're gonna see what we can do with it. I call it the ping pong glissando. Okay, let's go here, and let's say we're just gonna like do some extreme carving out of the frequencies first, just to limit the range. Yeah. Then we will do a chorus. No. Did I just say that will be perfect? Is that what you're asking? I don't know. I don't even remember now. What else can we use? We can use phasing. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then let's do this. Let's bounce out 2 copies of this, because they'll be slightly different. Okay, that one, oh, it was muted. Okay. Bounce. When I said they'd be slightly different, they're exactly the same, so. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's go do, and let's just do, oh God. Let's do this, and this, doop, 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 doop. There we go. Cool. And then we'll put this on a new track. Okay, we'll go duplicate track like this. We'll get rid of these. And then this is going to be panned left. This one's going to be right. Okay, that's not really working at all like I thought it was going to. I guess they're still too similar. The phaser's not making enough difference. So in that case, we're just going to shift one over slightly. There we go. Good night, everyone. Okay, thanks, Sophocles. Good to have you here. Have a good night. Very alien sound. Yeah, no. Pretty cool. All right. So this is like warp pipe. That's what it's like a Mario warp pipe. Warp pipe. Left. Right. Backwards, maybe. Hey. That's actually kind of cool. Let's do that. I like that. Okay, let's get a big verb on the snare for now. This is a snare. This is a hat. This is that thingy. Okay, whatever. So let's send you to verb 1. Let's turn on open air. Let's see if we can get something decent with this. And let's go with a plate. How about a large plate and a plate? That sounds great. Boop, doop. Ugh. If I could remove the pre-delay from this, which I can, I think. Maybe more pre-delay. It's kind of cool. Too much though. Plates are smoother. What kind of sound are we thinking? I don't know yet, honestly. Can we stretch this a little bit without screwing it too much? Go with that for now. It's kind of ugly, but... kick is too loud. I don't know about that sound. We're gonna have to see if that warp pipe thing ends up even being useful at all. The rhythm is kind of weird. Okay, let's get into something. Why don't we try bass line first? That's a pretty rare approach. So that's why it's going to be fun. So let's take this guy into here. Filch as Melch, you've got space at the start of all your samples. Is that actually a C? Yeah. Nice. Filch. That's what we should call him from now on. Filch lives near me, by the way, guys, in case you see him in the chat there. Want to know who he is? This is like an actually perfect stand-up bass. Probably because it's a violin. Obvs Max. It's a violin. It's a stringed instrument. Of course, it's going to sound like that. Okay, let's put a thingy doodle. Okay, and then we're just going to remove some of the super low frequencies from this because it's probably embedded in the recording and it's going to mess some stuff up. So I'm going to pull this up. Huh. That's so interesting. Something about this, it's probably because I'm using this super steep slope. I don't know if you guys can hear this on your end, but the sound becomes grittier when I put the cut on. So without, it's like clean and smooth. And with, right? It's like, it's almost like being saturated more if I put this. Yeah, it has to do with the way the phase shift is happening in the EQ. Oh well, it's kind of cool, I guess. If you guys don't know, EQs, unfortunately, are not just magical devices that you can just twist and push all over the place and have no effect, no negative effect on the sound. The more that you mess with them, the more you mess with the phase relationship of the frequencies inside the sound as just a physical necessity. And it can actually mess up your sound, especially if you're using delicate material or something that needs to be, acoustic material, like a voice or a guitar, or something sensitive that's going to be out front in the mix. If you EQ it too much, you're going to start messing with the internal phase relationship, which is why certain EQs have what's called linear phase mode or natural phase mode that's usually used in mastering purposes to not mess with the phase, but then it has its own issues that start to come up too. It's a topic from another day though. Okay, so starting, this is giving me a little bit of clicking at the end, so as you'll hear on my weekly challenge. Okay. All right, so he did this stuff in the key of C. I'm going to play in D. And yeah, so bass line first. so let's try that. So as you can see, I'm leaving out the 1 every single time. And this is just kind of a rhythmic template right now. I don't know that I'm actually gonna keep these notes. I'm just trying to get like a groove. It's okay, not like over the moon with it. I want to get sidechain going on already, so I can see the effect I'm having on the relationship between the kick and the bass. So I'll turn on my compressor here, and let's grab sidechain from my kick, and doop, 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 doop. So this bass has a lot, is like interfering with the kick like crazy. The frequency overlap is like massive. So, oh, something else is going out. Yeah, here we go. So what we need to do is carve out some of the bass to leave room for the kick. So what I'm going to do is look at the frequency curve of the kick, although this, I swear this frequency thing is like not actually working properly. As in like, I've got a boost at 40 Hertz for kind of my fundamental of the kick, but it's showing it at like 20 Hertz. You can see my cutoff right here, but I'm not cutting off all this stuff. Something about this is not displaying correctly. I don't know if you guys know why that is, or if I can get a... This is more like what I'm supposed to be seeing. So yeah, like 40 to 50 Hertz-ish. So the bass, where's the bass? This, yeah. So we're gonna pull out some of that region, just a little bit. And possibly some of it up here as well. We'll hear them together. Let's start with that. And then sounds really good. Good. How's the volume for everybody? Voice compared to music compared to blah, blah, blah. Let me know. Panning on the hats. That's probably a good idea. Can we put in random panning? Volume's perfect. Wow, great. Can we do random panning in here? Yeah, we can, right? So, oh no. This is just gonna do. Yeah, it's just gonna do volume. So what we can do instead is put an X trim on the hats. Thanks for the idea, Thomas. I don't know if that's what you meant, but that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to go pan mode. That's pretty cool. That actually just made it like 1,000 times better. Yeah, in sample 1 there's a pan effect, but you can't automate it with the LFO, correct? Oh no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Kim, you just got it. Jeez. I gotta listen to you more often. All right. Now, let's see what we can do. So I'm going to grab this guy and let's try something. So let's... I'm just going to take that very first little bit. I'm going to put a massive reverb on this. So I'm hoping that I can just get away with a room reverb here. And we're going to go large hall, length, gigantic, size, gigantic. That's what I want. And then we're going to bounce this out with a tail of like 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, it has to be pitch shifted, of course. Up 2. So I'm going to use this, I'm thinking of this as a chord stab. This is like a D minor add 9 chord. Yeah, there it is in kick samples, in case you want to know what a D minor add 9 sounds like in a kick sample. Am I getting those notes right? No, I'm not. Yeah, so against the D, it's like a D, yeah, whatever, minor thing. Okay, and I'm going to take it from, my idea is kind of like here. So if I just do this and... or even maybe like here could be cool. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to take this. And then let's just get rid of some of the highs. And the lows, the non-existent lows. Okay, and then we're just gonna chop it up. Having deja vu right now. Actual deja vu, like I've done this before in front of everybody. Cool if like I could use different parts of this actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. So like this one too, we could just go maybe grab this and then put them back and forth. Nope. Nah, I'm not happy with any of these rhythms here. Let's just get rid of these. Put something else in here. Yeah, like this could work. And pitch it up. And then I'm just going to grab a random section. It's kind of cool. Like a caveman in 2050 trying to learn all these new techniques. Nice. And then this, let's see. If we put our grid to 30-second notes, we split at the grid. I always forget where to find this. Split at grid. And then we can shorten them all. This is going to be crazy. It's kind of cool though. Could have done this with X trim as well, but whatever. Put an EQ or on here, an auto filter even. Something like that. This rhythm is still not right. Okay, whatever. Let's throw this little bop bop into a reverb of its own. Let's go reverb 2. Let's go enable this room reverb. Okay, it's fine. Let's just turn this down. What's the issue with this? There's some kind of issue with this rhythm balance. Maybe we need 2 here. Grab from another point. Three against 4 against 5. 3 against 4 against 5. Yeah. These ones could be maybe like. These ones could maybe be like this. This one could be more like this. And louder. Digital cat meowper. Yeah, true. Hey, it's pretty cool. In this line, I want to say he had a 5 chord in here somewhere. That's what we're looking for. And we're going to do maybe same sort of thing, but then at the end, we'll switch to a 5 chord right here. Some kind of craziness. Let's go this time just 16s, and let's go split at grid. Oops. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, ow, ow. These two can be shortened slightly. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. I keep wanting to double click to delete things like MIDI notes. Oh, it's got a filter on it. That's why it's doing it weird at the end there. You know what kind of processing Mr. Filch used? Did he record with a mic or straight to the DAW? Well, it's an electric violin, so he's got it plugged in, going straight into the DAW, and then he's processing it through, I want to say, Portal by output. So now, sick indeed. We're going to dupe these, and we're going to change harmony here. So what I'm thinking is, hey, the piano's still intact. He's basically playing these notes. It's an F major 9, no 5th over E. Yeah, I can see that. In my eyes right now, it's a D minor, add 9, add 11. That sort of deal, excuse me. And then still plugged in and working, exactly. So what I'm going to think is, can I use these in their current orientation with a new root note underneath and recontextualize these notes, or do I have to pitch shift them to get something decent? So I could think of this as a B flat major 7, 6, add a sharp 11 thing. Right, one of those. It could be over a G for a G minor. It could be over the F. Over the C. That's always my go-to. That's great. So from this, is there some way I can pitch shift to work better over this? It's not bad like that. What have I got? Half step, whole step, whole step. So where else in the key can I put this? Only right here. Let's put it in the G. Let's try that, it's kind of cool. So how many steps do I need to go down to make that work? That's down a fifth. Of course it's down a fifth, bro. So these, we're gonna go transpose minus, down a minus 7. And then we're going to change the bass line. As I said, it's a kind of a template. And then we'll keep it going even with these ones actually. These ones will also be down to the G. And then the bass line will conform, oopsie daisy, will conform to the 5 chord. Dum 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 do do So I'm thinking I'm moving from the D of the G chord up to the C sharp of the A chord, do, 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 down to the root, do, 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 up to the flat 7, do, some note, flat 13, into the 5th. Okay. Could that be C add 11? That thing there? You mean like, yeah, add 11, C6 add 11? Is that what you're talking about? Instead of the G you're talking about. Is that right? Yeah, definitely. Maybe the second time around we will do that instead. I don't really like the pitch shift equality of those notes, honestly. It sounds kind of weird to me. Kind of not stoked on that. These ones here. I'm gonna bring them back up. And let's try Thomas's solution. Using the bass line with a C. My ears don't want to hear that. I don't know, it's just not working for me somehow. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do that one. I'm going to try the B flat. The relationship between a minor chord and its flat 6 chord, so in this case D minor and B flat, is like really strong. You can basically just play any minor chord, any one minor chord, you can just straight up put a flat 6 degree underneath it and it's just going to work almost every time. But honestly, I feel like I don't want to hear, I still want to hear just the D. It's just like, okay, now I need to go back. I just don't want to change in harmony yet. I think that's my issue. Like, that's just fine. Maybe on the second repetition, we'll do a change in harmony. Let's get some more interest going on here, though. What else we got? So there's one note in here particularly that I like. So let's grab a new dupe. A new one of these. If you say dupe when you're working, it actually, everything works better. You like this sample, yeah. This one right here is really nice, this thing. Is a background arpeggio. Hey, okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm going to make my own, though, out of just this one, which is going to be kind of weird. We're going to fade it. I'm going to make it as long as possible without hearing the ending of it. Kind of like that. Right, but then it doesn't scale. It doesn't scale. If we could key track it, it would scale. Is that what this is going to do? No, it's going to show the keyboard. Can we key track the length of the sample? Can we key track the envelope? No, right? Does anyone know different? Follow song tempo. You think that's going to do it? No, I don't think so. Okay, Nick. Sorry, I doubted you. Well, that's great to know. Okay, so this guy, where are you? You're here. We'll send you, it makes it mono. Interesting. Well, it's fine for this patch anyway, but. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This is, of course, I have to set my pitch. This is not at all the correct pitch. So when I play this note, I'm getting a, it must be an F. Nope. Okay, G sharp. But it should be a C. Oops. So if I go, oops. Now this is a C? Yes. Okay. Amit, hello, welcome. Gotta be careful with how rhythmic I am, though. Thing's behaving kind of... Is it only like mono or something? Oh, that's what you mean, it's mono. It won't let you... Oh, because it can't stretch the two samples independently at the same time. I thought you meant mono as in not stereo. Yes, I see. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate. But whatever, we'll make it work. Okay, we gotta find the gaps in here. So we have a frequency gap between these high chords and the bass, which I'm trying to fill, but a rhythmic gap. Yeah, I think, Nick, it's just because the thing doesn't have a polyphonic stretching algorithm, so it can only stretch the whole plugin simultaneously, so it can't stretch two notes different lengths at the same time. So sad. Something is not making me very happy here. Glad you like it, sweetie. How's that? That's kind of cool. Let's look at the relationship between the bass and this thing. This thing needs a different reverb though. Let's go for a new one. Why can't I enable the device right from here? Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. And then I'm thinking I can harmonize. The bass goes dum, 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 but it dum. Right, so I can go do-do on those do-do. I can harmonize them with tenths. Yeah, it might not work out. Let's try it though. Nah, it's got that whatever in there. It's okay, I guess. Nah, I don't really like it. No, let's keep it as it was. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to pan this one. I'm going to pan this one. I'm going to harmonize this one. Try an upper harmony. Humanize all of these. Alex, welcome. You can make it a little creepy. Explain how I use Sonar works? Yeah, sure. Just one sec. Bust these together. These are like pitsies. Okay, that bus didn't work, but whatever. Let's send them there. Very quick, how I use Sonar works is you just put it on the listen bus. If you haven't opened, if you're in Studio One, that is. You just come in here and you say enable listen bus, then you would put Sonar works right here. That means you're always listening through Sonar works, but when you bounce it, it's not going to be bounced. It's not going to process your bounced audio. That's all. If you've set up your profile and stuff correctly, you just put it on here and enable it. And then you choose your latency setting, of course, right? Like I'll just show you real quick. So like I have mine on linear phase mode right now because I was mixing with it or whatever. You can see the profile of my room. I have an insane dip of nearly 12 dB at like 110 hertz or something like that. That's pretty insane. So my thing is flattening it out like crazy. But I can get this off into zero latency mode if I need. And then, yeah, we get all sorts of like, if we remove, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but it's pretty cool. Simulated after. So this is on zero latency mode. This is the simulated frequency response of my speakers after being run through SonarWorks, and on mixed, on linear phase mode, it's a bit smoother, right, in the lower end like this. Yeah, it's very cool. I also have the headphone version too for the HD 650s that I'm wearing. It's less significant. It's not loaded right now. I don't even know if I have it in here at the moment. I haven't used it in a while. SonarWorks is very, very cool. It kind of blew me away the first time I ever used it. I was shocked. Okay, so now we need to start making some room in the arrangement here. Like for instance, with these little tumpe things could like be muted every whatever, like this. I see. It's because of the. It's because of the. As in, we could go boom be doom bet, doom be doom be, doom be doom de. Kind of cool just to do that. It kind of removes some of the cool notes I was using, but whatever. It does leave more room in the mix for the other elements, which might be important. But it does lose some of the vibe, hey, when I'm dropping them out every time. Let's mute this thing for now. It's kind of nicer, actually. Let's bring stuff in just sequentially. Yeah, it's true, Nick. How does this mix sound to you guys right now? Just volume-wise between the things. Kind of feel like I want some kicks. Like a kick go right here. The hat's a bit loud. I think you're probably right on that one. Thank you. The kick placement feels a bit square to me. Like, then, you know, like, then my bass line's gonna get messed up. That's actually kind of cool. Like the hat's a bit louder. Like the hat's a bit louder. They're very spidery. It's true. We could even automate them. Let's hear the kick. Let's hear the drums with the bass. Like this. The kick comes and like cuts the bass note in half. Could even have that like every time. It's kind of cool. And we don't really need to hear. That's funny, Thomas. Chris, welcome. places for that kind of art. These guys could deal with a very subtle delay. Very subtle. Do I have any delays set up in this? I do, yeah. So, oh, there. I asked that same question last time I did this, didn't I? That's pretty cool already. The problem is the 5 chord is going to bleed over the 1 chord right here. So I'm going to automate the amount of send just to avoid that right here. That basically deals with it. Cool, okay. Don't know if I like this starting right on the snare. Maybe like midway through. Now we'll bring these guys back in, but they're gonna have to be thinned out, I think. Like these ones could be removed, probably. Yeah, much better. These ones are not quite right. These potentially come in 2 earlier. That's kind of weird too, hey? Maybe another one of these here. This one could be shifted up an octave. Maybe made louder, way louder. Doesn't even sound like anything. You need to use polyphonic. Skirt. All right, what do we got over here that we haven't been using yet? The bowed lines. Yeah, exactly. This thing actually could be pretty useful. I wonder if we can just straight up use it over the whole loop. Let's just quickly boost to see where it starts. You did? You use it over the whole loop? Is that what you mean? You guys all did it. Okay. Let's try to make this sound a little bit nicer. Yeah, I was thinking about bringing in and out. Some pretty harsh frequencies in here. And I wonder if we can just do like X trem, this, depth, that kind of deal. I don't know, Stranger, if I like them or not. I don't really like most instruments that are acoustic that get plugged in electrically. I don't like, especially guitars. Wow. I really dislike the sound of acoustic guitars that have pickups. Just like ruins the thing. Turn this way down. Silent brass, what is that? I use sidechain compression constantly, but in this case, I know that I don't want the motion to ever change. I always want it to be on the quarters. So if I'm using sidechain compression with the kick for everything right now. Yeah, sidechain compression on the kick, just because the kick pattern is not constant, right? It's like changing all the time, so it's, for that purpose, it's perfect. But for this, I know it's going to be constant, so it's just easier for me to use X trem. I actually am not a fan of when it gets crazy over here, so I'm just going to dupe this. You want an electric... No, it's an electric mute that silences the instrument and feeds it to headphones. Wow, that's really cool. Jeez. I want an electric violin for that very reason, yeah. Cool. Can we change the harmony here? Let's find out. Let us find out. So, let's pay really good money for a quality electric instrument. Yeah. Guitars, you can get them with these little tiny mics inside of them. And that, honestly, to me, sounds way better. It just catches all the high frequencies properly. That's the issue, basically. Here we go. It actually worked out pretty well, those new bass notes. Wondering if I should change the plucked lines to conform to them. This plucked line works. And this one also will probably work. If I show myself these. Let's look at both of them together. So here's a B flat chord, and we're playing the 3rd and the 5th. We're playing the, whatever it's called, the 7th, and let's put it to the 9th. Okay, no, that sounds stupid. This one will bring these up to a G. And these ones possibly up to a... And then here... I'm wondering if we can get away with a subtle drum fill. I just don't know if we can if we can actually use this sample. Kind of like a trappy thing. Oh, you're not something or other. Okay, well, whatever, actually doesn't matter. Let's just keep it. Let's do a little trappy roll with this. No, even faster. What else we got? This thing we can just straight up put like here as a fill. It's perfect. Perfect. Here we want like a new, man, if I could get like a ride cymbal sort of thing. How are we going to make a ride cymbal? Possibly with this. Let's try. if we go to new sample 1, send you to the drum bus, go all the way to the end of this thing. How do we stretch this? Can we just straight stretch this in here, like just pull it out? No, I've never heard of that, Thomas. What is it? Maybe we should just do this in audio. So like 16 plucked instruments, okay. So you need to be a quarter long. You get the relative grid off. Doop. Yucky. Yucky stretch. Matthias, welcome. Hello. There's an edit sample in sample 1. Or Matthias, am I saying your name right? Please let me know. Honestly, this might work. Even though I pitched it down, I might be able to now just EQ like crazy. Let's see. Decent. Totally, Nick. Let's get this over here and we'll reverse him. Automate this panning a little bit. Nope, not that panning. this panning. And let's go like this. And then this one will go like this. And then can we just do this? Kind of. Not really. Also not really. Right, it just won't like, I see, okay. Yeah, a bit too loud, I agree. I think it's because the sample is not choking itself. I don't know that for sure. No, it's just it's not velocity sensitive enough, and we can turn it down. If I could get a pad right here as well, we would be in business. Let's get that going on real quick. Let's grab this. We're gonna go send to sample 1, and we'll go inst bus, and we're gonna just grab this first note here. And then we'll go zoop. Loop, sustain. What do you mean that's as small as you can go? Yeah, exactly. Get the LFO to move this a little bit. Cool. Let's get the panning. Let's get the verb on it. Let's get a chorus or something. It's panning the same tone, that's right. Just trying to get a stereo effect, that's all. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's like self-oscillating. The speed of the panning is like its own tone. So right here, we can put a pad. So we're gonna have some kind of like possibly even lower. And then right here, we're going to start this chord actually early. Just this part of the chord, and we're going to pitch shift like crazy into it. So let's go like a pitch bend of 12. And then let's just draw that in right here. Automate the reverb so that I, again, avoid the 5 chord hanging over the 1 chord. Let's thin this out a little bit with some EQ. There'd be value in bouncing the sample one instances you've finished. Once you finish writing, I was trying to think of the reasons why I would, aside from mixing. You can just do stuff with audio that you can't do as easily in there, like doing the reverses and the chopping and stuff. That's the main reason. Also, it's a limitation of a sort. You can't go back and edit it, so you have to find creative solutions. Those are both definitely useful things to have. Can we throw these guys up an octave and still... kind of. Yeah, you can bounce with the effects baked in for sure. Let's just start getting a bit onto the arrangement part here. Because we're past 2 hours now, so... Tadupa, welcome, hello. After creating your initial musical idea, how do you come up with a B section for it, or in general? That's a great question. That's a video I'll probably do at some point soon. My plan was to do a video showing a single A section and then showing like 4 or 5 different ways to generate a B section and the results that come from that. But a couple of good ways to think. The first most important thing, I think, is to realize that your body and your mind are faster and more organic, have better ideas than your hands can do and your fingers can do, unless you're an amazing player, in terms of programming stuff. So it's nice to listen through a section, and as it's approaching the end, you turn the loop off, and as it's approaching the end, you allow the organic quality of your thinking or of your speech or of your beatboxing or your whatever to come up with an idea. You try that a few times. It can be a melodic idea, a rhythmic idea, a bass line idea. It doesn't need to be exact pitches. It just needs to be something. I can give an example. If I turn this loop off, I'm going to listen to this last loop, and then I'm just going to do something here, and we'll just see. So if I like that idea, I record it in with my mic as a kind of blueprint or template. Those pitches might change. They ended up being decent there, but that's like a very quick, spontaneous feeling of like what I want to hear right there. Whereas if I'm all on my keyboard or if I'm all in the thing, I end up doing something maybe that takes me like 5 minutes to try. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool, and then it's garbage. So you try to let the organic, quick thinking quality of your body and mind do the work for you, because they will always come up with the best ideas in the quickest way. So great practice is to learn how to beatbox if you're doing beat-based music. And then you can just... You just keep trying stuff until something comes out, because how fast can I try those ideas versus on here? It takes me like 15 minutes to program any one of those ideas. So you just let the loop run, let the quality come out of your body first, and then try to make it afterwards. That's my number one tip. Of course, there's many other ways to go about it too, but that's one option. One other thing I'll mention about it is keep one element the same and change everything else. For instance, keep your harmony the same and change every other element, or keep your drums the same and change every other element, or take the same drum pattern but put it in a new drum kit. Take the same melody but change every other element. You can take inspiration from what you've already done and you end up with a connection. But the strongest connection probably will always be melodic. So if you can get an organic melody that connects to what was going on before, like I was just trying to do right there, then you can almost do anything else. So long as the melodic connection is strong, the listener will almost allow everything else, basically. My mic's right in front of me. It's just above my monitor. It's a shotgun mic, actually. Okay, I was just about to do something, which was arrangement. Let's pull this out. I had an idea before I started all of this that I wanted to try, that we'll see how fast I can do this here. Okay, maybe I won't do that because it will take me too long. Please make a reggaeton beat. Okay, not right now, but maybe at some point. Welcome, by the way. Happy to have you here. No problem. I'm happy you like the videos. Let's bounce these guys out. And let's pitch them up an octave. And let's run them through a really big let's bounce them again. No. I need to do the bounce new track or whatever it is. It's like Command Control Shift B or something. Control Alt B. I don't know what it is. Control Alt B. Ah, it didn't bounce the reverb with it that time. Okay, interesting. Oops. Hell yeah. Let's remove this and go in here and remove this. These are both going to, where did that bus go? Oh, here it is. Here. So let's say we send these to even like a different reverb. Whatever, let's use this one. We're going to automate this, and we're going to start with it way up. I want the reverb to be a strong cutoff right here. So the simplest solution for me to do that right now is just actually automate the reverb itself, the return of the reverb. There's many other ways to deal with this, but right now that's how I'm going to do it. Loop this whole section again. Let's see if we can get some other. Sure, let's take this guy, put him here, pitch shift by 2. Ooh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Ooh, that's kind of cool, eh? If we could get that right at the end. Ooh, that was actually perfect as well. Kind of just worked itself out there. Well, that's all right. There'll be another challenge next week. What if we bring this out now? Turn this down. Turn these down too. And we need a whoop to pull us into this thing. So let's just grab, probably just bounce out a bass line. Let's grab this D note right here. Reverse it. Fade it. Like this. Actually, this should have been an A. Damn. Let's bring it down. -7, -5, actually. Let's grab this. Fade it at the same time as this. Reversing stuff works every time, I know. If I had more time, I'd go put a melody in there. It would have been kind of cool, but whatever. You've been improving procrastination more than music. That's hilarious. So sometimes what's cool is just put a tiny, tiny loop around something and just see what it's like. All right, like isn't that already pretty cool? And then just like shift it over like a beat or something. I'm mixing as I go, yeah. Like I wonder, can we just straight, let's just find the best part anyway. Maybe like right at the end. Where's my little doohickey here? I need a doohickey. Nah. No. Nope, 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 nope. It's a new beat. Like, can I just straight up do that? Can I just like take this chunk? Yeah. this. Is this gonna work? Yeah. I have no idea what this is gonna be like. Yeah, it's not the greatest spot to do it. Yeah, with the arranger track, true. Yeah, no, it's not a cool part to do it at, but you get the idea. You can just like loop little chunks and you find cool stuff sometimes. Like this is like it could just be a new beat, right? Just even irregular chunks. Now it's a triplet feel. I'm gonna do a video soon on recycling your old music, where you do similar stuff to this. You basically just like sample your own music. Oftentimes you can take out the drums, you even take out the bass, bounce the song out that you know you're not gonna finish, chop it up, put reverb on it, do all sorts of stuff, and you get like a bunch of samples for a new beat. Kind of cool. Ah, nice, Thomas. Where are we at here? We're at 40 seconds. And then let's just go. Between 13 and 14 would be a good place to repeat that chunk thing I was talking about. 13, 14. Between here. Just that whole section right there, or just like a beat. That could be the intro of a song, right? Yeah. I've got a new idea here though I want to try. I'm just using the piano to try something. Okay, so if this is... Can we just loop? Maybe this is it. Hey? So, I don't know. Something like that. I'm gonna take this over here. I'm gonna take... this. Yeah. And then Just the kick. Just the bass. And I'll change the bass line here. Yeah, tempo times interchange could be actually pretty cool. Welcome. Started your Studio One course today. Absolutely delighted with all the information I'm getting. I'm a complete beginner. I'm very grateful for you for providing that resource. Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And welcome to the stream. Happy you could make it. Okay, we're going to put a filter on this entire section here. So we'll just come to the mix bus. And yeah, Conquer, you can join the Discord. There's a link in the description of this video. And also, if you're wanting to learn music theory, I also have some courses available on Udemy that might help you out with that too. But maybe you already know it. Maybe you already know all the theory. Automate this bypass. And during this section, we're going to loop all of this once more. And we're going to bring down the low pass on this. We're going to edit this automation. Yeah. I want to say it's better to use the bypass if you can. Sometimes, I don't actually know this for Studio One's native plugins, but a lot of times plugin manufacturers will use the bypass. They'll create a click-free bypass. Sometimes turning things on and off will cause issues with clicking and popping, and sometimes the bypass will be designed to prevent that from happening. What else can we put in here for a bit more atmosphere? Potentially this. Yeah. And then right here, it gets to a pretty cool spot. I'm just going to hold that until the last hit. And why does that happen? Oh, the bypass comes off. It's an EQ I put on the whole thing, Maddie. Hazelman, welcome. Hello. Can you make a satin jack? Satin jacks type of song? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure that I can. Can you make one? Satin jackets, what is that? I can do anything. Julian, hello, welcome. Let me just play this for you, Julian. I'm basically done. Let me just get my, do a quick little thing here. I'm gonna compress the whole mix together real fast. Doop-a-doop, like this. Let's go like this, let's go like that. And then let's get a limiter motion on here. All right, here we go, from the top. Sorry if this is too loud for you guys now with the limiter. And how's the mix? Anything sticking out to you guys? We'll accept it. Little bass heavy. I was wondering about that. Let's get the bass down a little bit. I actually don't want it to be quite that loud. Where is my bass? Did I not name it or something? What are the space chords? These ones? Or no, the background ones. Ba, ba, that stuff. The long ones, I see. You want them louder? I don't know if I would want them any louder. They're in my headphones anyway. They're great. I mean, the only thing I'm not happy with is the intro. Like, it's okay, but it could certainly be cooler and have a better effect. Could juice this more, but whatever, we're gonna leave it. Yeah, I know, got the Birthless Mind vibes. The whole track has a little bit of that vibe somehow. The Birthless Mind is a song I did a long time ago. It's like a trappy sort of thing that's on my SoundCloud if you guys ever want to check it out. Yeah, Okay. I'm pretty happy with it, though. 2.5 hours. Decent. Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to do on this. Nicely balanced on your headphones. Nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks, sweetie. Cool. I'm going to finish this up. I will post my entry in the... Well, I'll upload my entry, and then at 5 p.m. Pacific time today, that's in 4 hours, basically, I'm going to post all the entries in the Discord, and then I'll put up the poll once again, and you can vote for your 3 favorites. I'll post the 3 favorites from everybody, and then I'll post this whole session if you guys ever want to check it out or remix it or do whatever you want with it. I'll quickly play you one thing I did last night. I did a special stream last night for the music school where I teach. It was an intro to music production, just for people, for complete beginners, basically, people who have no idea how it works or what's going on. And Nick, I did see your message that you couldn't access the page, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I did a completely different sort of thing during that stream. You guys might want to hear. I'm not going to post it or anything, so I figured I'd just get it done here. I'll show it to you right now. So hopefully this one is not too loud for you. Let me just play the drums. You guys tell me I don't want to blow your ears off or anything. Should be all right, right? That's kind of like the same volume that we've been working at. Yeah. So it's a short little thing. It's kind of pretty though. Here it is. Clarinet is one of my favorite instruments, that is no doubt. And Megan just got a new clarinet, which I'm so stoked about. And yeah, so soon we're going to be having Megan's clarinet in these songs too, which is going to be amazing. That was delightful. Great, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Yeah, it was nice. It came together pretty well, I think. And I'm not often making this sort of music, so I'm happy to do it. It was fun. And there was something I wanted to mention about this. Oh yeah, when I was making the thing, I was like working on this little line. Listen to this clarinet line. That. Tell me what song that's from. Do you guys know this melody? I was doing it last night, and I was like, this is from a song, and then I figured it out, and I know what it is now, but I'd like to see if anyone here can figure it out. I'd like to listen to that on hold. That's hilarious. It's actually from a very, very famous song. Yes, something from the 80s. It's actually a bit earlier than the 80s. It's a classic rock song. Firebird. Very close. Freebird, that's right. Yeah, Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. It has that right at the start. It's a bit of a harmony there it goes into, but yeah. That was pretty funny. I was doing it as I was writing it. I was like, this is from something. This little motion at that point with these chords, that is something. Ah, yes, Freebird, of course. This song should be called Firebird. That's actually a good call. Okay, well, anyway, that was a blast, guys. I really enjoyed doing these challenges. They're a lot of fun. I'm so stoked to hear everybody's entries. I'm sure they're all going to be so different. I can't really even imagine right now what you all did with these violin samples. And there's only 12 tones to choose from exactly. And so, yeah, we're going to start a new challenge on Monday as well. And this new challenge we're going to start tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it's going to be a genre-based challenge, whereas this past one was a sample-based challenge. So I might be alternating these back and forth, and then at some point we're going to do a remix challenge as well, which will be fun. But tomorrow's going to be a genre-based challenge, trying to be probably working in a genre that you guys are unfamiliar with, which is always enjoyable. Thanks, sweetie. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you all so much for being with me, for your support, for being in the Discord, for chatting with everybody. And I'm kind of blown away by what is coming out of being on YouTube and being able to interact with all of you. I love doing the streams and chatting with everybody. It's like honestly one of my favorite things. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, please jump in there and join the conversations, share your work, get some feedback on it, give feedback to other people. It's great. Check out the links in the description of this video. One's for the Discord and one is for courses that I have, and a new one will be coming out shortly on chords and harmony, very in-depth stuff. You have insider info. Mongolian chants. But yeah, thank you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. I'm going to be posting the submissions for this entry for this weekly challenge in a few hours. And if you guys have suggestions for weekly challenges you'd like to try, I'm totally open to that as well. You can always just message me on there. So, yeah, thank you all. Talk to you very soon. Appreciate you.